So in this video today, man, I'm going to be talking to you guys about how you can bid snipe Invincible and GOAT cards and make millions and millions of MT. So with these new packs being out, there is just so many GOAT cards in the auction house. The Invincible packs are not getting opened as much, but the Invincible cards are still very, very bid snipeable. But as far as these GOAT packs, man, I was not prepared for what these GOAT packs did to the auction house. Now, I thought that these were going to get heavily opened, but I mean, there's like 5 GOAT cards ending like almost every second. So it is just absolutely insane how many of these packs have been opened. I did not expect it to be this much. These are the most open packs that we've seen in my team for weeks. I mean, it's been a long time since we've seen packs that have been opened up this much. So if we go to the GOAT tier, the cheapest are going to be GOAT Penny Hardaway, GOAT Big O, and GOAT Steph Curry, which are hovering right below 8K right now. Yeah, so 78.50, 78.76 for GOAT Big O, and then Penny and Curry are going to be just above him. And then the two that are right above those three, the fourth and fifth cheapest, are going to be GOAT Larry Bird, who's been like right around like 12 and 13K, and then GOAT Joel Embiid, who went from like 15K down to 10K and now back up to like 20K. So those are kind of the 5 cards that you really want to be looking out for, man, as far as with the GOAT tier. So I think that you're safe with setting your max bid to 5K for GOAT cards and then just throwing down some bids on all these. Like GOAT Larry Bird, you can bid a little bit more, bid like 6,000 something on GOAT Larry. And then all of these GOAT Big O's, bid like 50-50 on all of them. And you will definitely hit on quite a few because just look at how many there are. And this isn't even like as many as I've seen. I've literally seen like more than 5 end in the same second. And if you turn filters off, it is just absurd. You can't even keep up. Like if we go ahead and turn the filter off, man, you will see like there's just no way that you'd ever be able to keep up. So we got to go with a filter of a max bid of 5K. And yeah, I mean, with them selling, they've been staying pretty consistent at between like 7,500 and 8K at the lowest for like a few hours now. So if you wanted to bid like a little bit more than 50-50 on every single one, man, I mean, you're still going to be profiting like over $1,000. So yeah, that's what I would do for the GO cards. I would focus on those cards specifically, and then like GOAT Joel, GOAT Larry, check the value for those, bid a little bit more on those two. But those are going to be the 5 cards that you're going to consistently see popping up that are probably the most common pulls out of the GOAT packs. So yeah, those are the ones that you're going to want to focus on, man. And if you throw down a bunch of bids, man, you're going to make so much MT. It's actually crazy, especially later because everyone's gonna like go to bed at like between like 10 and midnight or whenever, that's usually when people, and then people, what they do is they go to bed and right before they get off they post all their cars for a 500 bid or whatever bid, and that's why bid sniping hits so hard from like 2 a.m. to like 4 a.m. So just keep that in mind, man. That is when you can really, really, really make a ton of it. And I know that some people can't get on at that time. And I know that even though it is Friday, some people just can't stay up that late because they're used to getting up super early for their job, whatever the case may be. But if you have to, man, go ahead and get yourself an energy drink, whatever. Because I'm telling you, that is when bid snipes hit the hardest. That doesn't mean they're not hitting right now because they are going to hit right now. But that is just, and also look out for trends. I will get into the Invincible soon. Trust me, I will get into the Invincible filters. But look out for trends. If somebody is bidding up every single Joel Embiid, then they might just be throwing bids exclusively on Joel, which people do that. People also do just the 500 filter if everyone's bidding on cards that are at 500 and you're getting outbid on all those, you're getting outbid on all of, one specific card, then just don't bid on those ones, man. You're wasting your time. Give those specific subsets of the filter, I guess you would call it, another try, maybe like an hour or two later. That's something that I've learned. So that'll save you guys a lot of time and effort. And then as we get into the Invincible filter, also please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new, man. I feel like we bring the best MT making content on YouTube. And also, please make sure to leave a like on the video. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the Invincible filter. Now, the thing with the Invincible filter is the two cheapest right now are Devin Booker and Carmelo Anthony for very obvious reasons. So I think you're probably best off just avoiding those two. And everyone, even, everyone's little sister at this point should have those two cards. So go ahead and hit your enabled filter on, man. And then when we do that, the cards that we're going to be seeing are going to be like Invincible Gary Payton, Invincible Chris Paul, Invincible Latrell Sprewell, Invincible Zach LaVine. Those are kind of the cards that I've seen pop up the most. So yeah, Gary Payton looks to be the cheapest right now. There's a GOAT, some Invincible Hondos as well. So yeah, definitely throw on your enabled filter. And honestly, man, okay, 13,350. Latrell Sprewell and Zach LaVine are not bad cards. I mean, I don't know though, because I don't know if they're even as good as like GOAT Penny at this stage. So maybe just ignore that thought. But yeah, we're looking at 13.6, 13,350 is the lowest Gary Payton right now. So you could safely put your max bid at like 10,000 for Invincibles. And the reason that Invincibles are more expensive, just as far as the cheapest ones go, is because the GOAT packs are just getting open so much more. So yeah, man, you can throw your max bid at 10K. You're gonna have a little bit of a tougher time with this one, with these cards, because it's just there isn't as many Invincibles. But if you wanted to back out and look at like the value of like Millsap and Jaylen Brown, they probably go for probably 20K, maybe a little bit more. So you could back out, kind of like we were doing with the 100 overalls. Check the individual cards value, and then just look for some waves, man. I also saw, I mean, we saw this holographic Paul Millsap back here. Pretty dope card right there. Big Paul Millsap fan. If you guys don't know, I've said it like 4 or 5 times now, but Paul Millsap replied to a comment of mine on Instagram, so I will forever be a Paul Millsap stan. But anyway, where was that card that I was just, oh, it was Dame. I was looking at Invincible Dame. I saw a hollow, like this card, Dame is not good because he's so undersized. But can we get a W for how sick this card looks? I mean, this could be like the sickest looking card in the entire game, this Invincible Dame. And I saw a hollow one earlier. I almost copped. Like I'm not even gonna, hold you, man. I almost copped it. But then I thought better of myself because he's a 6 foot tall point guard. But anyway, back to, I feel like we're getting off task a little bit. I apologize for that. But yeah, Invincible Chris Paul, Invincible Latrell Sprewell, Hondo, Gary Payton. Those are going to be the ones that are going to be at like 13, 14K. You can safely bid like around 10K for all of those guys. And then like a couple that we just saw, Paul Millsap, Jaylen Brown, Vince Carter, Ray Allen. Some of those other ones, back out and look at their individual value and throw some bids on them. But I would not go over to this Invincible filter unless you're getting outbid on everything for the GOAT filter. And the GOAT filter is really contested right now. So if you get outbid for like 5 or 10 minutes straight, do not get frustrated and quit, because persistence is always key. If you stay persistent, you're going to hit on some waves, man. And waves is hitting on a bunch of cards at once because they're all ending at the same time, that type of thing. This filter's so contested, but there's so many freaking cards that I don't even think that it matters. Like, I think you guys are going to be able to make so much MT off this filter, man. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a like in the video. We'll be back with more My Team content soon, but with all that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.